Hello and welcome to Wonder Girl Tarot. This is your reading for the week of February the 24th through March the 1st. I've shuffled the cards and drawn 3 of them. The first will represent Monday and Tuesday, the second Wednesday and Thursday, and the third Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So without further ado, I'll turn them over and we'll see what we've got. So you begin the week with the Ten of Wands. This is a card that represents carrying heavy burdens, as you can see in the image. This is like a farmer who's completed his harvest and is taking it to market, but he's kind of borne down by the weight of what he's carrying. So perhaps there's something that you've been putting a lot of effort into. It could be an artistic project or a business venture. Maybe you're going to school and you've been studying a lot. You could be writing something like a book and you've been putting in a lot of effort. Or maybe you're trying to improve your relationships with other people, with yourself, or take care of your health, something like that. And you've just been putting in a lot of effort without seeing a return on what you've been doing. So, for example, if it were health, you may have been changing your exercise or the way you're eating or when you go to sleep, but you've been instead experiencing the results for your past lack of attention to your health, rather than you haven't yet begun to experience the results of your positive efforts. And so you may be feeling kind of worn down, tired, a little bit dispirited, kind of like you've just had it up to here and you're about to be finished with it all. But the good news is that the Ten of Wands represents the end of a difficult cycle, because the 10 is the highest of the pick cards in the suit of wands. So you're about to be finished with these burdens and difficulties. Maybe you've been trying to begin something and you just encounter one obstacle after another, but you're about to enter a period of smoother sailing. You're about to start reaping the rewards for the efforts you've been putting in. If you've begun a new business, for example, maybe you've been having to buy stock and pay out for this and pay out for that and work really long hours, and you're not yet turning a profit, but you're about to begin to turn a profit in whatever endeavor you've been doing. For example, if you started a YouTube channel like I have, this could be putting in a lot of effort and learning a lot of new things that you have to do. And it will begin to be noticed more, something like that. And at the middle of the week, we have the Star card. So that confirms this feeling of there being the end of a difficult cycle, because the Star, the card of Aquarius, represents hopes and wishes. And I'm noticing the water here, so it's kind of like an emotional, water represents emotion, so it's an emotional wish coming true. You could be a star. The star can also represent being a star, so being noticed, having the things that you're doing noticed. Even if it's just in your family, for example, if you haven't been getting along with people, perhaps they begin to appreciate you more. But it seems that you're going to be experiencing a renewal of hope and optimism, hope for the future, and a sense that the efforts that you're putting in are actually going to yield results. So maybe you've been doubting this. Monday and Tuesday you may be feeling a bit fed up, but by Wednesday and Thursday you're going to have a rebirth of faith and belief in whatever it is that you're undertaking. So maybe, for example, if you're going to school and you're feeling a bit tired of it, perhaps you attend a class that really inspires you and you start to get all excited again. Or maybe it's just you wake up on Wednesday and the world feels a bit brighter, a bit more blue-skied. Wands also represent passion and initiative. So this 10 of Wands could have to do with a challenging period that you're going through in a romantic relationship. So maybe there've been a lot of arguments or a lot of just obstacles, like you're not in the same place as the person you love, or you're not really on the same page, or you've been working too much, you haven't got a chance to see them. Maybe you don't think that it's actually going to work out or be possible, but your attitude begins to change towards the middle of the week. And the reason I'm thinking of relationships is because for the weekend we have the 2 of Cups, which is a card about relationships. As you can see, there's 2 people on it. Cups represent emotions, so this is about feeling connected to another person, being on the same page, an emotional exchange and connection. So this can be a romantic relationship. It can also be a really good friend or a family member. I know I've drawn this card on a day when I ended up going to breakfast with my sister and having a really wonderful conversation, and just that feeling of simpatico and connection. Yeah, so it seems like you could experience a renewal in an important relationship, and that could be romantic, but like I said, it could be a friend, a family member, a business partner. If the 10 of Wands represents a business that you've started that's been causing a lot of strife and burdens and difficulty, the middle of the week sees you re-inspired, and the end of the week sees you possibly finding somebody to be a partner in your business, or getting on the same page with your business partner. So this seems like a week that could see you laying down, completing a difficult cycle, experiencing renewed hope and optimism, and a renewed connection with an important person in your life. So I hope this is a wonderful week for you, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and help me to grow my channel, make it healthy and thriving here on YouTube, and stay well. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.